Hello everyone, it is time for another Axiom Verge stream, which I'm very excited about because I'm enjoying the game, but also I'm just excited to stream in general. I have a bit of a canker sore on my lips, so I'm sorry if I talk a little funny. But, yeah, just give me a second to set up all the things that I set up at the beginning of stream, and then we can get into it. Okay, so I got that. Got this. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. I'm always forgetting something. That's me. That's just who I am. Okay. So I think we're ready to at least boot up Axiom Verge. Oh, and I forgot I was gonna do this too. Even though I've streamed a few times beforehand, like, my skills are still kind of rusty, you know? Haven't quite gotten back into the swing of regular streaming. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a good Sunday. I was about to say Friday, and I was like, no, today's not Friday. It's Sunday. I went to a HeroScape tournament yesterday. I'll delve into that a little more later, but yeah, now I'm here. So yeah, I'm excited to... I think I'm near the end. I think I'm nearing the end of Axiom Verge, which is exciting, because you know, it always feels good to check off a game that, like, has been on your list for a while. And I've said before that I felt bad for buying the Switch version of this game. It was before the controversy had, like, dropped, but after I had learned of it, I went, oh, I feel really bad. So it'll be nice to finally complete this game and, you know, give it its fair due. Even though I'm playing on PC and not Switch. Hi, Kelsey, it is good to see you. You are first. That's you. Also, yeah, I knew I was gonna have to adjust that as well, because it never just wants to size itself correctly, you know. But I am also bouncing between two different games with different aspect ratios and things. But yeah, how are you, Kelsey? Hope you're doing well. Oh, okay. My controller stopped working, and I was pressing buttons, and of course, the time it started working again was just in time for me to input the correct motions to close the game. That's frustrating. There. We're back, I think. Again, also, this is gonna have to be a slightly shorter than usual stream, but, I should still get a decent amount of, time out of this, you know? However, oh. Come on, really? There we go. There we go. Nom. I don't have a nom command, but yes. I wish I had more exciting to say, but not a whole lot has changed since Friday. With the exception of me going to the HeroScape tournament, which I guess I can talk about. It was fun. I was grateful my friend Will was able to join for it, because it would have been a much tougher tournament on me if he wasn't there. A lot of stuff changed. Then you tell me what's changed, because as far as I can tell, not much has changed. And also, hi Platinum, it's good to see you. Hi. Yeah, I was just gonna talk about the tournament I went to. Yeah, Will made it, which was great, because I mean, I can, but I don't generally like going alone to these these events. With you, but much could have changed. Yeah, no. I don't mean to. I didn't mean to make it a blanket statement in general. I just meant, like, for me, I'm struggling to think of things to say because not much has changed on my end. But if something has changed for anyone, I'm happy to hear it. Or, I mean, like, I would be happy if you wanted to talk about it. Not that all the changes are good. Well, it's Sunday, it's a different time, I aged a few days, my stomach has different food in it and more. Yeah. Same. In fact, jeez. I would go so far as to say everyone has experienced that. Making predictions for Shadow's death timers. Honestly, I will say, I am enjoying this game, but the combat... Something about the combat is not clicking for me. It feels like none of the weapons are as accurate as I'd want them to be. See, so it is different things for you. I mean, depending on how technical you want to get. See, like, how do I prevent that guy from hurting me? That's the sort of thing that's like, I don't know, the combat's weird. Hey, Instructor, it's good to see you. How are you? Hi. How are things for you, Structor? And also, I mean, how are things for you, Platinum, if I didn't ask? And if I didn't ask, I apologize, because that's rude. I should check in on everyone. Doing okay, have another interview. Hey, that's good. You know, even though things might not necessarily pan out, I am at least happy to hear you're still getting interviews. That is a positive sign, even if, you know, things are still pretty rough. It's like Temu Solani when on the Ducks, when he was asked about how, like, you know, he led the league or something at the time in like goal chances but not goals scored, and people asked if that bothered him, and he was like, I'll you know, I'll be more concerned if the opportunities stop coming. And it's like, yeah, that's a good point. A long shot. Well, hey, I mean, you'll never know if you don't take it, right? But I'm wishing you luck. For sure. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I thought this... Oh... Well, now I feel... Don't I feel stupid? Okay, well, at least I have a save point that's closer. And I can finally just start moving to the area I want to check out, because I'm still not totally clear on where to move forward. Because there are areas I haven't seen yet, but like, I don't know how promising they are. Honestly, at this point, if there's anyone who knows where I should be going, please tell me. God, I find myself doing that teleport all the time because I'm always trying to, like, just reposition myself in small ways, but that involves double tapping. But then I've already been through this. The only thing I can think of is going to the top left, or top right. Also, I've been seeing a lot of people play Tomodachi Life. The new one that came out, and I assume they're having fun, so that's good. I never wanted it to do poorly or anything, but it really did catch me off guard just how many people wanted it. Yeah. Ah. I wanted to jump, not teleport. Kind of funny to see the game come out so close to Pokopia. Yeah. Yeah, I can't say I understand the logic, but I mean, they both seem to be doing decently well, so I guess they didn't interfere with each other that much, you know? I'd still like to try Pokopia. It's just such a shame it's a game key card. If it wasn't a key card, I feel like I would have already gotten it. Maybe in the future they'll be like, hey, here's Pokopia Deluxe, and it's on a real cartridge. Yeah, because I really think... Because I have no idea where that top arrow is supposed to lead to. Holy combo of Switch 2 only GameCube. Yeah. Yeah. It's such a shame. I mean, I guess it sold better than other key cards did, but, like, even still. I missed the digital version discount. Yeah, right. I was seeing someone talk about Splatoon Raiders, who... I mean, isn't like a super hardcore... Oh my god, you're kidding me. They were talking about Splatoon Raiders, and they're not like a super hardcore gamer or anything, but at one point they were like, I see you're trying to, you know, discourage buying physical games, and I'm not gonna fall for it. And I was like, oh, thank God, there's some hope in the world. Yeah. Splatoon Raiders does look good, though. I will say. I'm excited for it. It's funny to me, though, they market it as, like, oh, a single-player-focused Splatoon, and, there's still, like, co-op and stuff. So it's like, what makes that more single-player-focused than, you know, than any Splatoon game? Because, I mean, all the Splatoon games have had a campaign. Without the discount. I'm sorry to hear that. I will 100% always buy physical when I can. Obviously, I can't buy the physical version of Pokopia because it doesn't exist, but you know what I mean. Have I been complaining too much? I'm sorry if I'm complaining way too much. For me, the discount doesn't make a difference. I was a lost cause. That's sad. I don't know. I don't want to turn this into another complaint stream, but just... I love my physical so much, and it's gonna make me so sad to see it die like this. Okay, new area. Very cool. This feels like a cathedral of some kind. Trace, I have seen this kind of barrier before. It requires a special key to bypass. Physical object carried by Sudrens. Okay. Are you going to apologize for killing me earlier? Trace, that was her apology. I think I'll just go look for the damn key now, thanks. Physical key? A key card? Oh, don't make me vomit. The game was listening. Yeah, right. The game was like, I hear you talking about key cards, so let's have you hunt for keys. This combat really is just messing me up in a strange way. Because, like, I've never had trouble with combat in Metroid games, so I don't know why. I don't know why I'm having such trouble with this, but how was Metroid Dread? I loved Metroid Dread. Dread was fantastic. I can't say enough. Specifically, like, the bosses. I thought it was good. I thought, you know, some of the bosses could get a little, like, repetitive, but, like, it was overall pretty manageable. Like, it wasn't the sort of thing where I was like, oh, I gotta do a boss rush mode, but like, I encountered the bosses, and I was like, okay, well, that was a boss. Okay, more stuff I can't read. They were designed well, the controls are a bit janky at times, but... yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It wasn't like... I wasn't sitting there going like, this is the highlight of the game, but like, I was like, these are good, these are fine, you know? That's why it's so weird to me that the combat in this game isn't clicking, because it's like, I don't see what would really turn me off. I don't know, something about the design just doesn't click for me the same way. I think it's just the way the enemies behave, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I mean, I'm not totally sure. Fighting the bee. Yeah, I enjoyed a lot of it, honestly. Just shy of 4 years of subbing. Oh heck! Did you sub? And I missed it? If you did, thank you. But heck, it is hard to imagine that I've been streaming for that long. But I really have been streaming for that long. But hi Pixel, how are you? It is good to see you. Again, apologies if I'm speaking weirdly. I have a really big, like, canker sore on my lip, and it really hurts. So, like, trying not to hurt myself too much as I speak. Ravenbeak is so awesome, he gets a canonical 8-pack. Yeah, right? He kills aliens and doesn't afraid of anything. Gotta remember that meme. Oh, whoops, no, I didn't want to... whatever. Yeah. Also, I think for the next stream, I'm gonna... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna look up some clues for Supraland, because I don't want to have to go through that aimless, you know, wandering again. Arya Noto Art, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. How are you? And I see that you do art. What kind of art do you do? Yeah, it was supposed to alert you of my... Yeah, I don't know what happened. Heckin' Twitch. What was the point of any of this? I'm gonna go save so I can get some health. Enrai told me to leave you a message. Aww. Thank you. Tell Enrai that I appreciate him too. Sorry to make you the back and forth, you know, the messenger, but... Aw, I appreciate it. Thank you. I love when artists follow. Because, I appreciate art. In case I just stopped to say hi. Oh, okay, yeah. No worries. Thank you for stopping by, Pixel. I appreciate you. Thank you for the sub. I don't know why it wouldn't show up, but still thank you for it. But yeah, I do really appreciate the follow, because I've been, you know, I've been trying to reach a goal, and it feels like I get set back every time, so it's appreciated. And yeah, I'm happy you stopped by. And I don't know if you've ever seen this game, but it's a cool game. It definitely is the type of, like, you know, very clearly Metroid influence sort of game, but... And I got an achievement for destroying bricks, so, so that's pretty funny. Like, I love Metroid. Something about the combat of this is not clicking. But I really like the visuals and the, you know, the weapons and stuff. Oh, I see where I'm supposed to go. Okay. But yeah, Bipixel have good store time, I guess. Also, sorry if my throat's, like, a little sore. I was talking all day yesterday at the HeroScape event, which was fun. I guess I can go into that now. You know, I love me some HeroScape, and, this one was a special championship, and, I didn't do very well. I'm so sad because top 16 was to receive a prize, and I was 17th. And it's a shame, too, because my score wasn't, like, that bad. But it just... the math worked out that way, you know? Nope. He tried, but he did not succeed. Oh, wait a second. Is this... Oh, I may have made a mistake here. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. Oh, jeez. Enrai! Ice creamed. Well, I appreciate the support, but... I'm so sorry to your wife. I didn't mean to be a subject of a bully. So sorry. Yeah, what ice cream? Did you bring enough for the class? Ben & Jerry Peanut Butter Cup. Nice! My favorite Ben & Jerry's ice cream is New York Super Fudge Chunk. But that sounds pretty good too. No, I didn't want to go that way. I wanted to just get on the ledge. Uh, mint chocolate cookie. I mean, you know my feelings on mint, so I can't say I would be interested in that flavor, but glad you like it. Promised. Oh gosh. Hold on, let me focus and then I'll read that message in a second. I promised my wife a tub of Ben & Jerry cookie dough ice cream. It's been staring at me in the freezer. So you got peanut butter cup instead of cookie dough? That might be a sin. You might be in trouble for that, Enrai. That Ben & Jerry's Marshmallow Sky was really good when it was around. I missed it. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Cookie dough is my wife's, so no oh, I see. So you got some for yourself. I thought you went out to get that and then came back with something else. It's like, that's not... it's not gonna be good. Oh, I didn't mean that. Ah. At least my respawn point isn't very far. It's blue marshmallow flavored ice cream. With marshmallows, both regular chocolate chip cookie dough and double chocolate chip. Oh, damn. That does sound pretty good. Although I think I've mentioned before, I'm a chocoholic, so to me it sounds like there isn't enough chocolate. Okay. It's not willing to risk any more health. It's only in Ben & Jerry's shops, and who has any near them? Yeah, I don't think I do, but... Where am I supposed to go? God, why is it both games I'm, like, super confused on where to go? Between this and Supraland, I've really lost my way. I've broken every block and there's just nothing. There's nothing here. What's the deal? Did it want the other side? Did I trap myself? There's no way. Surely they... Did I soft lock my... No, I didn't. I know why. Do you like Rocky Road? Yeah, I can enjoy it. It's not my favorite thing, but like I don't mind it. I guess it also just depends on how it's done. There are some Rocky Roads I've not been a fan of. I really love Haagen-Dazs Rocky Road. Ooh. Interesting. Was it Haagen-Dazs? I think it might have been Haagen-Dazs. There was a, like a Food Network show, or a, I don't know, it was some type show like that, that was sponsored by an ice cream company, and they were looking for a new ice cream flavor. And, the one that won was a flavor called Sticky Toffee Pudding. And, my family, or at least, you know, my sisters, and my mom, loved Sticky Toffee Pudding. And then they discontinued it. Oh, okay, well... That's weird. That's a weird place to hide that. But yeah, it got discontinued surprisingly quickly. It was Haagen-Dazs. Okay, yeah, I was like, I thought it was Haagen-Dazs, but I could also just be mixing things up in my head. Because that happens a lot, actually. You know what? Forget it. Not engaging. I'm sad Haagen-Dazs is no longer a pint, only 14. That, yeah. Shrinkflation. It came for everything. Thank goodness. Really, it's amazing just how much, you know, shrinkflation has really affected. Like, I mean, the purpose of it is kind of so that way people won't notice, but like it is a lot. It is much more than you'd think. Do you like It's? I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yay, I chose correctly. It's always difficult when a game presents you with an option like that, where it's like, do you want to go down or do you want to go up? It's like, I don't know. Like, do I want to go through that door or this door? I don't know. Which one leads to the save point? This is a bit ominous. It's random ice cream sandwiches from Northern California. They're pretty good. Yeah. I've never had them or heard of them. But then again, I'm not Northern California, so I'm not in the area. You can find them in SoCal too, really? Okay, well, I've not seen them around. Oh, there was two of them. They so perfectly overlapped each other, I didn't realize there were two. They use oatmeal raisin cookies, which is honestly kind of weird, but the raisins are pretty rare? It's an interesting way to describe raisins. Oh, maybe that's how I deal with these guys. I kind of prefer chips. It's for that reason they use chocolate chip cookies instead. When I went to Ducks games when I was young, they used to sell these ice cream sandwiches that were just, you know, vanilla ice cream inside, you know, chocolate chip cookies, but they called them duck pucks, and oh, I loved them so much. They've long since stopped, you know, having those, but... But I loved them. Oh, okay. I thought maybe that I could go in that, but the green is not hollow. I also really like the Super Sundae bar, which is just a massive bar of ice cream dipped in chocolate and peanuts. That sounds pretty good. Okay, actually, you know, now that you're talking about ice cream, I have a question for you. What would you say is the best part of a drumstick? The only problem is when you try to kind of explode. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that being messy. But yeah, I'll explain why I'm asking, but I'm curious your favorite part of the drumstick. Part with the caramel. I don't usually get that kind, so is that like where it's inside of the ice cream, or is it like... Where is that? Yeah, deep in the center. I see. Okay, interesting. Because my dad and mom found this product that is not Drumstick brand, but it's called Just the Fun Part. And it's, you know when you get to the bottom of the cone, how there's chocolate in like a little, you know, at the very tip of it? Like, the snack is literally just a bunch of those. And it's called Just the Fun Part. And I was like, that's not the fun part to me. Then again, if I describe how I usually eat drumsticks, I'm pretty sure a lot of you would be like, Alex, you need to be put into a hospital pronto. Because some might think of me as a bit of a psychopath. I've had those, they're pretty good. Oh, really? I mean, they're alright, but since they're not my favorite part of a drumstick, it's kinda just whatever to me. No, I don't eat them tip first. What I used to do is I used to eat the chocolate shell. I used to strip the ice cream of the chocolate shell, eat the chocolate shell, then eat all the ice cream I could, and then eat the cone. I mean, granted, I don't think you can do it so easily anymore, because I think they thinned out the chocolate a little bit, but back in the day, the chocolate used to be thick enough that, it would break off in pieces. It's not as psycho as I was imagining. I'm surprised, because I've never heard of anyone else eating just the chocolate shell. But I did it as a kid. Eating the tip first is crazy because then the ice cream will melt through the cone. Yeah, no, I've heard of people doing that, and I mean, I guess if you enjoy having melted ice cream through the bottom, if you enjoy eating it that way, sure, but double tap to teleport damages tiles and enemies in your path. Interesting. Weird. Okay. Weird power-up, but okay. But that's the thing, yeah, that is kind of weird behavior for a drumstick, but I've heard of people doing it. For me, it's I've never heard anyone be like, I strip the chocolate shell off of the ice cream like I do. Or like I did. Nowadays the chocolate's too thin, so it wouldn't break into one piece so cleanly. Or so few pieces. Wait, the Aldi knockoff drumsticks are actually pretty good? Oh, really? I've never been to Aldi. I know people love Aldi. The thing is also, I just don't have one near me, so, like... It's not like I get the opportunity to just go and... be like, oh, I'll try this Aldi thing. How? Oh. Or maybe not? God, this is hard. And what good is that? There's nothing that would make me think, oh, that's where I need to go. Oh, wait a second. Dang it. Okay, maybe this isn't gonna work how I thought it would. Oh, no, it did. It did. Sort of. Doesn't really give me much to go off of. What other powers do I have? I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I think I'm fairly stuck. Oh. Okay, never mind. Not stuck. Just a fool. That's just such an unnatural move to me. It might be a little unfair of me, but, like, I still think of that ability as, like, Morph Ball, and so I don't equate it with, like, you know, moving very high up. Okay, well, I guess I still don't have what it takes to go to there yet. Not totally clear on how this is going to help me, to be honest with you. Oh wait, oh yeah, I can still... Okay. I forgot there was a, There's a door up here. Oh, and it just leads to this? Okay. Well, that's kind of underwhelming. It's underwhelming, and it's also like, what's opened up? Because I really don't think much else has become available to me because of this power. Ah! Oh, okay. God, this health beeping. Health beeps are obnoxious. I think they're trying to like sync it up with the music, with the beat of the music, but that really doesn't alleviate the issue. Cool. Ah, I said up. Oh, relief for my ears. You know, I just had a thought go through my head, and I think another reason why the combat isn't clicking for me in this game is that the enemies feel so spongy. It's like I've gotten several attack power-ups, and none of them feel like they make me as powerful as I want to be, you know? It's like the enemies still take so long to kill that it's like it doesn't really feel like I'm getting more powerful. And I think making them spongy in the first place is kind of a ill-advised move. I get the impression that those aren't necessary for completion, which is unfortunate. If I go... I see. Okay. No. No, what? I double tapped. It's so weird. It feels like it doesn't teleport when I try, but it does when I don't want it. I guess I should just... I just don't like feeling this stumped, and I know that's partially a me problem because I'm not the best, you know, at navigating, but like, I don't know, it feels a little too labyrinthine for my small brain. Or not even labyrinthine, that's not exactly what I mean. It just feels too, it's like, it's too cluttered to really understand what I'm trying to do, I guess. Does that make sense? Probably not, but... Okay, there's nothing hidden up here. Yeah, I mean, I've got no better idea. So I just gotta explore every inch of the map that I haven't already explored, you know? Did you see that pro gamer move I just did? No, it wasn't intentional, but I used the knockback of that hit to bump me back onto the ledge, because I had missed it. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is a much easier way to get down. Oh my gosh. I was missing out this whole time. It's nice when you finally start remembering the level layout, you know? Because it was like, aha, I knew you were gonna jump out. Yes. Okay, well, at least I get something for my trouble. Yeah, I mean, I guess this stream is just going to be a backtracking stream because I've got no other idea where to go. Don't care. I don't care about any of you. No one. See, I'm not using the save point that time because if I die, or if there's an easy way to get back to like the other side of the map, that I think it will be more helpful for me. Because going through some of these levels is, it's not tough, but it's just like, I just don't want to. If only Sans was here to tell me the way forward. No, honestly, I don't even know if I want to know that yet. Like I still kind of want to figure it out for myself, you know? Okay, I've already explored that area. I am curious how this game is gonna end, because I know there is a sequel. So it's like, I'll be curious to see how this game ends versus, you know, how much I think there is room for a sequel, you know? Like, was Axiom Verge 2 a case of like, wow, the first one did so well, we have to make a sequel? Or was it more of a like, we set up the story so we can have a sequel? Which, I don't know how many developers do that, because ending a game on a cliffhanger is, never advised. Even if you're one of the biggest companies in the world, Valve, probably shouldn't end on a cliffhanger. Oh. Why not go through door? Cool. Okay, I mean, I guess that's cool. Still would have preferred, you know, like, a way forward, but it's funny, I remember people having complaints about, Metroid 1, where it was like, oh god, the starting beam is so... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, the starting beam is so, wimpy, and, like, you have to get a You have to get a power-up to increase the range? What is this? And, like... That's one of those things I think they changed for, Zero Mission. Still need to play Zero Mission. But, it's funny because it's essentially... what this game did. Where it's like, oh, now you have to find a power-up to, increase your range. Or several power-ups now, I guess. I'm starting to get the feeling maybe I wasn't supposed to be here yet. Oh, yeah, oh. Never mind. There we go. Okay, that's really weird. The shade of purple between those two tiles is, like, so minimal, my brain kind of just wrote it off. Another beam? Interesting. I mean, I guess that's a cool power-up. I'm not opposed. But I'm still just not sure where I'm going. You know, there's a part of me that worries I'm gonna 100% this game, not because I'm trying to 100% it, but because I genuinely can't figure the path forward. And, I'm just gonna eventually go through every path aside from, like, the main one before I figure out the main one. Bomb's interesting as a weapon. Okay, well, where do I go from here? I guess I just head here? I mean, on to the next area, right? How dare you? do appreciate this power-up's damage. And this beam, or whatever you call it. Now that's a lot of damage! What? Okay. I mean, I'll take the power node fragment, but it doesn't really get me closer to my goal. Although, I am at least grateful to have it, because it's like, you know, even if the power node things aren't the way forward, at least when I do find the path forward, I should at least be able to do some decent damage. Because, like, can you imagine if I went forward and didn't have the power-ups? Like, I'd suffer through some of those fights. Although, I'm sure anybody who watches regularly could tell me, you're gonna struggle no matter what. No, 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 no! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Unfortunate. I forgot about my whole plan. Because I was gonna die when I wanted to head back to the most recent area. Okay. Well, at least I'm getting health and power-ups, so... I guess even... I guess inadvertently I am going for 100%. That is not my goal, though. I'm not intentionally going for 100%. I almost never do for games. I know there are some people who, you know, are like, oh, I have to 100% a game, like, no game is just worth your time like that. No, that's not necessarily what I mean. I'm sure there are plenty of worthy games. It's just more like that I mean, I guess in the same way you viewed the ending of Half-Life, where it's like, if I had to try and extract, you know, more from this, I don't think I would be as fond as I am. So I'm just gonna, you know. And hi, Groovy. It's good to see you. Ah, the thing is, I don't want to risk so much health going after this thing. Oh my god. Comparison was very different? You think so? I don't think it's that different. My point is just if I have to push myself further, I'm not gonna enjoy it. You know? Like, I'm fine if I don't get 100%. It's more that, you know, I don't want to push myself for something I don't want, you know? I don't think that's that different. The way I see it is, wow, I gave this after I want to have... No, I guess. I mean, the way I view it is it's like... There are games where it's like, oh yeah, it probably would be fun to 100% this, but I'm just not the type of person who gets the same satisfaction from 100%ing as a lot of people do. Groovy, can you can you take care of the bot? The satisfaction doesn't come from 100%ing, it comes from playing the game more. I guess I see what you're saying, but... Oh, no! That wasn't what I wanted. Oh, boy. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, lightning gun. Okay, okay. We're out of here. Oof. I can't... Oh, it's restricted. Oh, I see. Okay, well, 1 second then, let me... How do I do this again? Okay, and then if I click the button to report them, then I can... Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all I need to do. No! No, no, no. Oh, wait, oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. It's such a shame. You'd think Twitch could understand that, like, hey, not everyone... Like there might be a scenario where people want to see something on mobile. If they're moderating for a channel. You know, I guess it's not the worst thing that I saved, because if I had died and I still wanted to backtrack, I would have had to go through all that again just to reach the place I was. So I guess there's no there's no ideal way. But yeah, I guess I see what you're saying, Groovy. I wouldn't have necessarily phrased it that way, but I guess that is kind of what it is. For me, it's like, how do I put this? It's like a meal, you know? You eat the meal, and I'm like, wow, okay, that was a good meal, you know? Like, it's like, yeah, I didn't necessarily finish everything on my plate, but, like, I'm satisfied with what I had, and if I eat more, I'll probably feel really gross and bloated, whereas, you know, like, some people are like, I gotta finish everything on the plate and experience it all, even if I, you know, don't enjoy it as much. How could you say that you liked it if you didn't complete the meal? That's an insult to the chef. I don't think that's the way it is, though, because it's like requesting a burger without the pickles. Is that an insult to the chef because you don't like pickles? You know? Because I hate pickles, and it's like, I don't care what chef, you know, puts pickles on their thing, I'm gonna request them to be removed, you know? I feel this comparison isn't working, maybe, but I don't know. I think it makes sense. Also, my god, there are so many more weapons in this game than I thought there would be. But I think the comparison's still fair. It's like, if I didn't eat 100% of a meal in the same way if I didn't 100% a game, like I'm not trying to insult the chef, it's just, I got what I wanted out of it, you know? And as a chef, I wouldn't be upset if somebody didn't eat 100% of my meal, but still enjoyed it, you know? So huge that you're rushing to get... I don't agree with that. I mean, I feel like if I were rushing for, you know, the next game to play, I wouldn't be currently playing Animal Crossing. It's just, it's just, for me, I'm not meaning it as an insult to the chef, and I don't think any game designer would necessarily be like, you have to experience 100% of my game or you just didn't play it correctly, you know? Because it isn't about the time. If I want to, I can make the time to 100% a game. It's just the fact that I don't want to, you know? And especially, like, I'm somebody who does like to experience a lot of different things, so, you know, sticking with a game 100% is more, you know, adds way more time than I ever really I don't know, like to, I guess would be the phrase. Maybe I'm not communicating myself well, but, I also wouldn't say that I don't allow myself to love a game. I loved Spider-Man 2, but, like, I didn't 100% it, and it's like... You can't commit? I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, there are plenty of games I've started where it's like, oh wow, you know, this is gonna take a long time to finish. And I can do that just fine. I mean, hell, you were here for my Persona streams. I know I can play those types of games. A big part of it too is also just like the feeling of, like, that I'm not working towards anything does really just suck a lot of the fun out of it. So, like, I don't want to like it if it takes more time than... No, okay, then I guess I didn't communicate it very well then, because... Just by default... I am not the sort of person who wants to 100% every game. So, like, when I beat a game and I go, okay, do I want 100% this? It's like, well, I don't really... I didn't feel that way, you know? It didn't really change my mind to 100%, you know? Best conjecture thus far is that it is a forced relinking of the lattice's underlying adjacent universes. The breach attractor, then, has some capacity to shift the points at which the lattices link. The region beyond the breach remains intact, as when the breach recedes, the atmosphere and surrounding ocean don't encounter a vacuum in its absence, though there is a strong disturbance in the currents once the two sides meet again. Outside of a breach elevator, passing through the breach can be fatal. The Sudrans used this as a makeshift shield to keep out intruders, or as in your case, to keep something else trapped in. Based on their writings, it seems that the Sudrans have long ago lost a scientific understanding of what the breach truly is, perceiving it as an intense meteorological phenomenon rather than a divider between worlds. A7 hypothesized that the breach itself is invisible and that the effect we see in the sky is in fact a protective field of microscopic elements covering the frayed ends. Interesting. Beating a game in 100% is very different. Like, you can beat Resident Evil just once and be done, because to complete it is just to play it again on a higher difficulty. And some random challenges. I'd understand on it. It's definitely different when you provide yourself more content of the game. It's different routes or endings. How do I explain this? I feel that you're slightly making this argument in bad faith, because, I mean, you yourself said you shouldn't have replayed the ending of Half-Life because it soured you on it, even though the canonical and, you know, true ending was on the version you hadn't done yet. And you were about to say you didn't care. Like, I don't think that's something that is universal, you know? Like, even having different endings doesn't necessarily mean it's something you should 100% or you would even want to 100%, you know? It's just one of those things it's a case-by-case basis. It doesn't mean that I only ever go for one ending, either. Sometimes, there are plenty of games where it's like, you know, I go for a couple endings, but I don't see every ending the game has to offer. I do generally try and prioritize the ones that are, you know, the true ending, you know? Trace. Wow, Elsinova? Yes, Storms repaired my body before other Rusalki. Trace, I am sorry for my reaction earlier. You should not carry blame for Athedos' crimes. Okay. Head is the elevator to the breach. Athedos is inside. She doesn't ask you to kill him, just shut down the breach attractor. He will try to stop you. As always, there is a weak point. Find and destroy it. Once breach recedes, I can help, but I cannot survive in breach, so be careful. Athedos lives, okay? We can lock him up or something, but no killing. No killing. Thank you. So, this is you? It was originally soldier. Does it frighten you? I think I was already at some point beyond fear. Ah, crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. Thanks for apologizing. Please don't kill me again. I won't. Be careful, Athedos is devious. You cannot trust him. I'll keep that in mind. I'm not gonna necessarily say one thing or the other, but I do get the feeling that it's at least gonna try and pull a twist where it's like, oh, Athedos wasn't actually the villain. For example, since you brought it up Half-Life earlier, oh hey, you're talking about it. The ending I chose did not change my gameplay experience. I chose the right ending and it has some true. But no, it's just different dialogue, so it wasn't worth my time. But is that an insult to the chefs then? That's my thing, is like, if you weren't enjoying it, forcing yourself to do it didn't help. So I oftentimes opt that same thing, you know? Argument is kind of a different about 100%ing, but again, if I deprive myself of more of the game, it's the UI want me to go back. I don't know, to me that is a part of the game, you know? That's a very important part. Especially given how lore-heavy the Half-Life franchise is. But ultimately, see, here's the thing, like, yeah, I admit I overreacted when I was like, oh, you're wrong, but like, in terms of like your feelings, I don't care that you didn't that you didn't enjoy Half-Life because you had to replay the ending. Like, that's your That's your decision, and I'm fine with it. It's that, like, I don't know, saying that I'm not allowed to not 100% games just feels weird. Ah, jeez, this is tough. Maybe I should use one of the super bombs or whatever. Or maybe I need to take a different path. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up instead of to the right. Oh, you can teleport through the laser. That's actually very good to know. Also, it seems I can't really go this way, so... Ooh, this music is pumping. Oh, God. Why? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. My argument was that... about that... Oh, hold on, sorry. Let me just... Okay. My argument was about that whole block was, did you really make me do the shitty final boss for a black screen and one line of dialogue to bring back to 100% in game? Finally played 70% of the game and got to the credits. I definitely go back and experience the last 30% content that's not just for achievements or challenges, it's just more of the game. I'd like to, especially if I enjoyed the game. Oy. Oh, this is gonna be a tough boss. Also, though, for me, it's like there aren't a lot of games that I ever feel the need to 100%, but that doesn't mean that I'm like, this game isn't worth my time, you know? It's just, I played it, I enjoyed it. Maybe there is more to the game that I didn't see, but it's not important to me in that way. God. Oh! This is so obnoxious. This is... How? How did... Okay, let me see if maybe some different weapon will deal with these things better. Data bomb, maybe? But I mean, I think what I would argue, where did it again, is if you enjoyed the game enough, you'd seek out 100%, and that very rarely happens. Yeah, I guess. Okay, you know, in retrospect, I guess I wasn't phrasing my feelings very well, because my thought process was like, I wouldn't have said it's because I, you know, don't think it's worth doing. It's just something I don't want to do personally, you know? I think that's what I'm trying to get across. It's like, it's not a knock on the game itself, just... It's more indicative of how weird I am as a human being. Oh god, okay, this is not gonna work. I guess data bomb, maybe? Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is no. Oh. This is so tough. You know what would really help me with the combat, I think? I forget which Metroid games do this, but if I could hold a button and go at an angle, like aim at an angle like that, that would help me tremendously. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's how I would phrase it, is like, it's not that it isn't worth it or worth my time, it's just more like, I just don't want to. Oh boy. Ah, this is tough. This is a tough fight. Maybe bomb isn't the way to go. Maybe I should use lightning. It was just the bomb did so much damage, I thought, like, hey, maybe if, you know, maybe I'm not necessarily hitting the boss very frequently, but when I do, it really counts. I guess that's not the way to deal with this boss. Satisfying game. Your bar for being satisfied with a game, yours to have. Is yours to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean... I think I kind of misunderstood what you were originally getting at. But also I was trying to... Well, I mean, I was just saying on stream how, like, I don't tend to 100% games. But I mean, we can have a different conversation. Oh, I almost just died right there, and I would have been very sad. Oh, okay, lightning was good for that. Oh. Is that it? There's really no, like... I was hoping there would be a save point, but... I guess I beat the boss, so... Doesn't really matter. I was originally going for was I wish you'd play the game to actually beat it. For example, stop playing 2 after repaying the debt, credits roll, he deprived himself of the whole new area and saving Louis. That's my problem. I guess I see what you mean, but I don't know. I guess I just don't feel the same way. Also, gosh, okay, maybe these aren't the weapons to use against those. I said I wish you played, like you don't. I'm sure there are examples, but I didn't mean it. Okay, yeah, I think that was what my thing was. There are also plenty of games where it's like, if you get the 100% ending, you get like a 2-second cutscene that implies that, like, a character's coming back or something, and those types of endings really frustrate me as well. You see why I'm frustrated? No, I do. You know, I thought I had made it clear beforehand. I realized that I had gotten way too... Like, in my head, I was getting jokey about it, but I had been way too aggressive about about the whole Half-Life thing, but, really, I do respect your opinion. Like, if you can hate Half-Life for all I really care, it's just... I was not communicating that very well. I mean, if you hated Half-Life, I'd certainly be sad, because I love Half-Life, but, like... You know, you're... It's not like I really make... It's not like I really am like, God, you're not allowed to have that opinion, you know what I mean? Mine's is on the chicken soup I'm eating. Is there an example of a game you stopped playing early because you wanted to be done with it? I'm sure there is. But I just... Oh, well... Hold on. There's one... I can't... What game? What was that game? Oh, God. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. There was a game that I beat on stream where, like, I wasn't enjoying it as much as the person who recommended it was. And, I reached the like, ending or whatever, and I didn't 100% it, and they were like, oh, you know, now time for you to get 100%, and I was just kind of like, yeah, I guess so. I don't know if Pixel really wants me to do, like, all the super bosses and things. I mean, he definitely wants me to continue on with the Kingdom Hearts series. So, I do intend on playing more. I mean, goodness knows, I do own the collections of the games, so I had intended on playing them at some point anyway. Sure how serious it was about the extra content. Yeah, I think for Rechain of Memories, he said he wanted me to, like, look up the cutscenes or whatever for the, like, 100% end. Wow, I am very fortunate. Okay, phew. Save that. You know, this is probably a mistake, but I wanna just explore that one room a little bit more. Oh. I can't. I can't. Oh my god! Yeah. At least I saved. Will you stop disconnecting, controller? Okay, okay, whatever. Whew. Just on the record, I do thoroughly enjoy these talks, even if potions are frustrating. No, same. I want to emphasize, too, I really love talking about these sorts of things. Like, even if I sound frustrated or whatever, I enjoy chatting like this because I enjoy learning how other people feel. Because, like, you know, my way of experiencing the world is one thing, but it's interesting to me to see how people can take some of the same things and feel completely differently about it. Like, that's interesting to me. Demon. Wrong, it's me, Athedos. Obey me! Demon, Athedos say kill. Wait, you're Athedos? Well, it was worth a try. I'm not actually trapped in here, so maybe I can just pass through. And also, for the record, like, you know, I don't mind that you don't, you know, that the final boss, or, like, me insisting that, like, I'm sad I insisted because I didn't mean to sour your experience of Half-Life, but, it's one of those things where, like, just because I'm saying, like, oh, you're wrong, like, I really don't mean it that way. Just in my head, it's always like, of course, whenever I say anybody's wrong, I really don't mean it, but I can't always just rely on people assuming things, you know? For like the last 30 minutes, I talked of religion. It's usually a no-no for Twitch, but it was respectful and thoughtful questioning. Which is, yeah. No, that's why I haven't talked religious or like political chat, because like, I mean, as long as it's kept respectful and like, you know, reasonable, like, I think it's interesting and important to talk about. Oh, the same thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, it definitely is easy to forget sometimes that, like, your experience of life is not the definitive experience, you know? Like, I've lived my life a certain way because that's how I learned and was taught, but that doesn't necessarily make it true for others, you know? So, I think that's cool to learn, and to, you know, understand other points of view. Because sometimes I feel like people superficially understand, like, oh, we're not gonna all agree on the same things, but then when it actually comes to, you know, any differing opinion, they just get all upset. It's like, I don't know. I like this little ball. The noises it makes are cute. I'm clearly right and fuck you. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I wouldn't want to... I wouldn't want to actually come across that way. You know, sometimes I joke about it because in my mind it's so ridiculous that, like, I can't take it seriously, but there are people who act like that. Interesting. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness, a save point. I do have to keep an eye on time, because sadly I have to make today's stream slightly short, but so far I'm okay. So it's you. Yes, I've been wondering when you'd come. So is that me? It's been a long time since I've seen another human. What is this contraption you're in? Are you okay? It protects me from the pathogen. I previously used a much more portable device, but the Rusalki destroyed it. This ungainly machine merely prolongs my demise. Is it true that you released the pathogen on the world intentionally? Yes. And you'd better do some explaining. If I tell you too much, your captors will have to kill me. Or will have to kill you. But try this. Long ago, this world, Sudra, was the doorway to an unrivaled civilization. Like a port on the way to the greatest nation ever envisioned, but the port had a collapse. By the time I came, they barely remembered who they were. They regarded their own technology with superstition and religious reverence. When I first crossed the breach from Earth to Sudra, I was expecting to find enlightenment. Instead, I discovered that they were using the breach to keep out the greater universe. In their superstitious culture, the outside universe is taboo. For this, I do not regret removing the main obstacle in my path. You'd resort to genocide just for that? Imagine millennia of scientific, cultural, and technological progress. A civilization so advanced that our world is Paleolithic by comparison. Spit your truth, King. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call him king. Killing an entire civilization is not cool. That is what lies beyond the breach. Death, disease, war, famine, these could become things of the past. But the Sudrans were obstinate. This was the forbidden fruit. I'm never saying that again. Yeah. Yeah, spit your truth, King. Sorry. I also will not say that again. Ooh, sorry. Bumped the mic a little. The loss of a single people balanced against the whole of humanity. How else could I choose? Well, maybe humanity is not as important as you put it. I don't know who Will is. You know what? You are so right. That Will in particular hates I love that for you. Sammy hates Glizzy. And oh gosh, there's something else. I forget what. Sigma grind set, I think he doesn't like. Well, you did it. You have the breach attractor now. Why not just shut it down? The Rusalki were the flaw in my plan. They are masters of war. If I disable the breach attractor, I free them too. But Trace, with you at my side, we have a chance. Will you help me? Let me think about that for a bit. Okay, I've thought about it, and my answer is... hell no, you self-righteous jerk! So be it, then. Oh, I have to hit that thing. Okay. Maybe a data bomb would be good. This music is awesome. God, I gotta just mash. Oh god. Oh yeah, Will does also hate maxing. He also hates mewing. Although I'm pretty sure both Will and Sammy hate mewing. Although I think Will is okay with mogging. I've heard him use it a lot of times. What's mogging really? You know what, I'll be honest, I don't even think I know what mogging is. I just know it's a term. Oh my... Ah! My hand! Oh no! Ah, sorry, my hand is going numb. I'm mashing the fire button. Oh, jeez. I messed myself up there. Ooh. But my thumb is hurting. Is this finally the final boss? It feels like it. The thing is, it feels like it, but I can't exactly tell. Because, it feels like one of those things where, like, you'll have this boss fight, and you'll think, like, oh, I finally beat, you know, I did it, I saved the world, or whatever, and then the person that's helping you the whole time actually turns out to be evil. So, for God's sake. There we go. Don't look at me. No, I'm not, it's not that I'm expecting you to know, I'm just saying, like, I'm not entirely convinced that this is the final boss. There we go. Or the classic betrayal. Yeah, I mean, basically. The eclectic. Yeah. Yeah. So real groovy. Also, again, I think I've said this on my stream before, but, like, I heard somebody using the term mark out, and I don't know what that means. It sounds like a Gen Z term to me, but if anybody actually knows what that means, I'd appreciate a definition. Ah, shit. This is tough. I'm trying to think what weapon might be better for this. Maybe. I'll try it. Why am I struggling? Just a
Return just in time to watch
Pixel
Shadow die to the boss. Lol.
Thank you for the sub, and also yes, it's not the first time I've died to this boss. Okay, no, that's not good. Other? Okay, that's not good for... I'm gonna mash, but also welcome back, Pixel. We were talking about you a little bit earlier. We were... Sorry, hold on. My brain is being devoted to this boss fight right now. No, not talking shit. We were asking, like, if you were, like, still intent on me seeing, like, the Kingdom Hearts series stuff, like, 100%ing. Contextually, it makes sense, but... Also, how was your trip to the store, Pixel? How'd that go? Did you get everything you wanted? Oh god, oh god. Oh, health. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, delicious health. Gotta mash! Mash, mash, mash. Oh! Please, please tell me this is it. Please. Oh! Health. Oh, beautiful. Oh! Oh! Did it! I think. So it appears I have lost. Elsinova, we did it! The breach is gone! I'm sorry, but there's one more thing I need to do, and is it kill me? You're going to kill him, aren't you? Can't do anything now, just leave him. Unfortunately, that's not a chance we can take. This was inevitable, Trace. Do not blame yourself. Vados. Oh, damn. She could do that the whole time? So that's it. I'll never know if... I mean, What if he could have been redeemed? Trace, you are not him. He chose wrongly, not you. But it is now time for you to go home. Go home? As the clone of a mass murderer? What's even there for me? Do not worry, we have taken care of it. That's ominous. What's happening? I'm suddenly exhausted. Rest now. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime? Wait, please. As for what happened next... I was back, but this was different. It was as if nothing ever happened. The laser lab had still collapsed, but I was uninjured, and nobody else seemed to think that was strange. I didn't stick around much longer. I tried to go back to my former life, but it felt wrong. I didn't know who I was anymore or where I belonged. You can afford a house in this economy? I had to get back to Sudra. I couldn't read that. I started with what I'd learned there. I was determined to get to the bottom of it. That was all I had left. Printed some pics of my recently passed dog for more. Aw. Took a longer to print. Axiom Verge. Aw. I thought they would, but they turned out nice. I'm glad they turned out nice. Dan Edelman. Yeah, if I remember, yeah, it was Dan Edelman and, Thomas Happ, who, like, collaborated on this. Dishes done. Yeah, we were discussing 100% games, whenever you're serious about it. You're not him. Bro, I'm him. Yeah, I mean, basically. That was basically. No, not the extra content. At most, I haven't watched the secret endings, but otherwise, no. Nice. He has a normal house and a normal life. I mean, sort of. He was originally a human who then became a mass murderer and then cloned himself a bunch. So, like, he's still technically the same person. It's just he's a clone of himself. Now on to Axiom Verge 2. I don't remember if I even own Axiom Verge 2. But this does... I can see where the sequel would fit. Because I remember when Axiom Verge 2 came out, or was announced, I was like, I never got the impression that it was the type of game that would have a sequel like that. So, I guess I can see it now. Yeah. Sorry. Final stats. Difficulty, normal. Total time, 10 hours, 55 minutes, 9 seconds, 43 milliseconds. I know 60%, map 88%, death count 59. 10 off from the funny number. Okay, that's cool. Well, that was fun. That was cool. Thank you all for joining me on this adventure. Yeah, overall, I enjoyed the game. It was more difficult than I thought it would be. But ultimately, nice indie game. Glad I finally got through it. And, yeah, we're gonna raid someone, so if you have a suggestion, let me know. Otherwise, I'm sure I can find someone. But otherwise, that'll be it from me for today. Oh, okay. No, get back. What do you mean, get back here? Okay, okay. Rating of the game. Overall, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. It had a lot of cool aesthetics and, a good soundtrack and an interesting premise, but I think some of it needed to be thought out a little more. Like, the environment design got really confusing, and I know Metroidvanias are supposed to have you kind of going throughout the world, but like, I don't know, this felt a little more unintuitive than necessary. And the combat just really didn't click for me. So like, overall, it was good, but it's like an 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5. Like, still good. I'm glad I played it, but I'm not sure I would call myself passionate about it. I don't know what I'm gonna play next, but keep an eye out for that. Let's see who's live that we can raid. There's Star. There's not a lot of people, honestly, who are live right now. Really not passionate. Well, yes, you're right that I'm not gonna 100% it. You know, we're gonna raid Tiffy because I see Tiffy playing Roblox, so we'll give them some support. But yeah, otherwise that will be it from me for today. Exclamation mark raid sends my raid message, so you can send that in the chat when we get there. I admit I don't know much about Roblox. Would you believe it? I'm an old man and don't know much about Roblox. But I hope you'll join me in supporting. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. And let's go raid. Bye! Oh wait, I forgot to click the ready. Whoops. We'll raid in 5 seconds. Okay, ready? Get ready. Go!